In canine, feline, and equine. The Triadan system is the numbering of the teeth. The teeth are separated into 4 quadrants. Each tooth is represented by a 3-digit number. Quadrant 1 is the upper right, and it's represented by the hundreds. Quadrant 2 is the upper left, represented by 200s. Quadrant 3 is the lower left, represented by 300s, and Quadrant 4 is the lower right, represented by 400s. We will begin with the canine and feline permanent teeth. Between 2 to 7 months, they will have all of their permanent teeth grown in. In this diagram of the canine teeth, we are shown the top left quadrants.
Okay, so let's start with the top left. We begin at 201, 202, and 203. The top left canine is at 204 with the 04 rule. Premolars starting at 205, 206, 207, and 208, with the molars starting at 209 and 210. If we go down to the lower left side, we start at 301, 302, 303 for the incisors. Canine starts at 304 with the 04 rule. Premolars beginning at 305, 306, 307, and 308. Lower left molars starting at 309, 310, and 311. Moving over to the lower right side, we begin at 401, 402, and 403. The lower right incisor would be at 404, premolar starting at 405, 406, 407, 408, molar starting at 409, 410, and 411. Going over to upper right, we start at 101, 102, and 103. The upper right canine would be at 104 because of the 04 rule again. Premolars starting at 105, 106, 107, 108, and with the 09 rule, we're going to be starting at molars at 109 and 110. So for the feline Trident system, it's the same concept of numbering for each quadrant. The only difference is in the top quadrants, so top left and top right, we're missing 105 and we're missing 205. And for the bottom quadrants, we are missing 305 and 306 for the lower left, and for the lower right, we are missing 405 and 406.
In herbivores, the quadrants are the same, but they have wolf teeth that will always be either 105, 205, 305, or 405. So, as seen here, 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 and here. The permanent teeth begin to grow at 2.5 years and stop at 4.5 years. Lastly, we have the baby teeth, otherwise known as the deciduous teeth. The numbering system begins at the top right quadrant with 500 series. The left upper deciduous teeth at 600 series, the lower left at 700 series, and the right lower at 800 series. It's important to note that they do not have molars.